Hands of a Gunfighter. The epic story of the West is enriched by a page full of intensity and suspense. A story as human as Shane, as thrilling as The Magnificent Seven, violent as Duel in the Sun.
Don't get mixed up in this. I don't want anything to happen to you.
Don't worry about me. You're tired, dear. Go to bed.
When hatred is unleashed, the shadow of vengeance covers the law, and the night is alive with dark menace.
Give me another bottle. Why don't you mind your own business? Why don't you mind your own business? And if I'm drunk, it's your own fault.
For mercy's sake, Dan!
Dan, shut up!
Hands of a Gunfighter, a film that will sweep you into an adventure that is gripping to the last. The story of a man who has the courage to fight against organized violence.
Margaret. Oh, my God.
Happy now?
What's the matter, Dan?
What do you think's the matter?
Let's go away from here, Dan. Let's go away. This house of ours is much too full of memories for us. Oh, help me, Dan. I'll do everything that I can to make you forget, but you've got to help me.
I want Andy back. And I'll get him back if I have to kill Rogers.
Hands of a Gunfighter. I want to talk to you.
Don't worry. I'll be right back.
Faces seamed with violence.
You're sure going to be sorry, Margaret. And your husband's going to be sorry, too.
Didn't I tell you to leave me alone, Charlie Castle?
Now, you listen to me.
Keep your hands off her. Keep your hands off her.
stop
Here.
Stay here and listen to me. Remember what I say. I'll pay you back for this. I swear I'll kill you.
Margaret Dixon, do you take this man, Pat Davis, for your husband?
I do.
With your permission, huh?
Hands of a Gunfighter. Produced and distributed by Pear. Soon on this screen.
The three black horsemen, three merciless men putting their lives at stake against 7 bandits.
That's for me?
No, you're going to get it dirty.
A dreadful drama will take place in the midst of the night.
Oh no!
Justice claims revenge.
They want to burn us alive, the dirty stinking rats.
These men are willing to make 7 murderers pay for their crimes. Relentless and resolute, they are decided to take the law in their hands.
Who killed her? Tell me who killed her. You're going to talk, and talk now. Answer.
The criminals terrorized by the watching death are slowly trapped day and night.
It's not my fault.
Can't you forgive them now?
Never.
There's no solution. They've got to go. It's an order.
But I can't do that
You've
alone.
already sworn in McCoy. Now is the time for you to use him.
Scenes of suspense and cruel truth will leave you breathless. A great film from a great story interpreted by Jeffrey Horn. Paul Piaget and Fernando Sancho, Roberto Hundar, Rosa del Rio, Cristina Gaglioni, Doria Nelson. Three Black Horsemen. An hallucinating picture directed with masterful manner. It will take you to the heart of a drama worthy of the greatest Western tradition.
Alone, alone. Wait, Rex. Sam's a friend. No, a ranger's a ranger. If he catches me, I'll hang. There they are. Hold it! Drop it, Rex! Rex! Rex!
Bounty hunters, predators of the West. Ruthless. Dangerous. Calculating. They killed for money. The relentless four.
Why, those coyotes there are local bounty hunters. For my own part, it's a filthy business. But as long as they don't break the law, my hands are tied.
One by one, their victims were tracked down and taken in, usually dead. Death was a simple business transaction to these men who played both sides of the law in their quest for riches.
There's no reward to collect.
Only one man stood in their way, a United States Ranger, who, through his efforts for law and order, himself became a victim of the relentless four. Ha! 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 Judged by an angry lynch mob, his search for justice ended with a rope. The Relentless Four. A story where the emotions of love and hate burned with the intensity of the high western sun.
It still stands. The invitation to sample my cakes. I hope you'll stop by.
I'll be back one day, and I'll take you up on that.
The Relentless Four. A colorful, hard-drinking, high-stepping, fast-living saga of the Western Plains, where even frivolity was accompanied by the crashing roar of six guns. Relentless Four. Coming soon on this screen. Don't miss The Relentless Four.
Find this man Cassidy and bring him in. You understand?
Two violent men, one of them looking for justice, the other revenge.
It was Bates, wasn't it? Talk, or I'll kill you.
No. All right, I'll talk.
Hey, wait a minute. Get out of my way. That's Mortimer, one of the three men who framed me. I need him alive. Get out of my way before I shoot you.
Two violent men struggling in a vicious web of hate, where the only law was attack and kill.
Frightened for me?
Well, they might have shot you, you know. There's only one trouble. You've seen the men here. They're too frightened to fight. They're all cowards.
Well, ma'am, you can be sure I'll do what I can.
But the outlaws' answer to this challenge is immediate, cruel, and ruthless.
You get me out of here, I'll tell you who really killed Sheldon, who forced me to testify against you.
Some people, the longer they sit, the more talkative they become.
Two violent men. Two violent men standing alone against the thundering hooves of terror and death. A story of desperate courage in the face of overwhelming odds in the Badlands of the early West, where the cry of justice is drowned in the roar of 6 guns, and each man's destiny is ruled by the forces of vengeance or death.